Now, the ghost stories that made you wonder, haven't I seen this in a movie before? Were usually the stories that involve the little girls or the little boys in them. Just like this episode about the girl named Heidi. In this story, the girl and her family moved to a town called Ellerslie, Georgia, which is a little small town that's like 15 minutes outside of Columbus, Georgia. She encountered the ghost of an old man named Gordy. She had the powers to be able to see him and talk to him, but no one else could. This guy meant no harm to her until her younger sister Jordan was born in 1994. When she was born, then all of a sudden the invisible force started harassing her, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. Damn, that's fucked up. An imaginary friend could do that to her. I mean, for fuck's fuck. She's being friends with your dumb ass. Why the hell would you beat on her like a guy catching his wife giving head? Now, there is stories down here that I just really don't know about, like this one. This was just like some of the other episodes where a family moves into the house and gets traumatized by ghosts there, but the events that took place in this house was something that the human brain is not even capable of thinking about. It was a little boy that said he saw Satan in his bedroom. It was a lady that said she got shot by the ghost. And it was a little boy with jaundice that got cured in one day after she prayed. Now, I don't want to say that these stories aren't true, but it's very hard to believe though. And if you're curious to know where this story took place, it was in Cleveland. Now, the Moss Beach Distillery episode was one of my favorite ghost episodes. Not because of the creepy shit that happens in it, but just the well-known history of this restaurant. It was all about a lady in blue that was seen around the place. The story had 3 different stories that explained who she was, but to this day, no one knows the exact story. It was said that she was a flapper during the 1920s, a mother killed in a car accident that was looking for her son, and a wife that drowned herself in the ocean. Now, she wasn't a malevolent spirit, but she sure as hell had them wetting their pants. Now, if it's 2 episodes I know I'll never forget, is the episode about the Wisconsin ghost, and this episode here about the ghost in Lake Wales, Florida. It's a typical story about a family moving into a house and a ghost becomes a part of their lives. The stuff that they talked about that the ghost did, you wouldn't even expect to hear that on TV. The family consisted of this 19-year-old guy named Alan, lived with his parents, along with his 16-year-old bride named Linda. Okay, I see why he has to marry somebody that's 16. But the question I have to ask is, I wonder if they're still married today, 19 years later. And the unsolved mysteries is, why in the cosmos of balls does he look like an educated Chris Farley? Oh God. Let me carry on. Well, this ghost, unlike the blue lady, wants these guys dead, and does things that either make you want to laugh or make you wish that you were a ghost. She turns into a white vapor. She possesses Linda and make her go ape shit. She made the house smell like rotten flesh and a burnt out motor. And after Linda had cussed out the ghost, she made the lamp go up in flames. Eventually the Mans, which was the family's name, moved out of the house and left the ghost behind. Now, I could go on all day about more ghosts, UFO, and murder story episodes, but that'll just be weeks of reviewing. Now, like I said before, after Robert Stack died in May of 2003, they just completely stopped making new episodes. And then 5 years later, we were all fucked in the ass when they came out with the new Unsolved Mysteries. Now, as much as I don't like the new Unsolved Mysteries, it still is Unsolved Mysteries, so it at least is tolerable to watch. Now, they just started airing these episodes on, I think, Lifetime at 4 o'clock. They probably did about 2 months ago after they took it off of Spike TV. So if you ever want to watch all the episodes that I reviewed, then I suggest you turn it there. They also have the DVDs out. They got them separate with UFOs and psychics and ghosts. And then they got the one big-ass treasure thing right here, and this shit was fucking $90. I bought it on Amazon. Of course, I'm a huge Unsolved Mysteries fan, so I had to have that. Now, Unsolved Mysteries, that wasn't a show that you were just looking at to get scared. It was a really good show because it really made you think about shit, and it made you think and wonder, man, can this really ever happen to me? And it made you really think about people as well. I learned a lot about people from watching this show. You know, that's why this and Martin, this is my favorite shows of all time. So, that's Unsolved Mysteries, everybody. I really don't know what more to say about the ghost episodes. It's several more ghost episodes I didn't review, but those are the ones that I remember from my childhood that I had to review. So that's Unsolved Mysteries, everybody. Peace out.